Guys, thanks for joining me. Welcome to the backyard. Today we're looking at this gazebo. This we recently built and assembled right here in the backyard and is provided for a great outdoor living space. Now this gazebo is from a company called Fungyard. It's a 12-foot wide by 16 feet long. And in this video we're going to go through all of the features, the installation, the building process, and show you how we've been using it. Now this is the black trim version. So it comes in two different colors. There's like a faux wood color for the frame, or all black. This one's all black, so it's got the all aluminum post frame, has the galvanized steel roof. Here on the post it has the privacy curtains as well as a mesh bug net, so 2 layers of netting. It has this double roof design, so it has a nice double roof that makes a very nice contour on the top of it, ventilation through the top. Now these come in 3 different sizes, a 10 by 12, this is the 12 by 16, and then there's a larger size, the 12 by 20. Now these gazebos are some of the best value that you can find on the internet right now. For the price of these and what you get is really quite amazing. Now this is a very sturdy design. This is engineered very well. The roof is waterproof. The panels can withstand rain coming down because the panels are overlapped, so there's not going to be any rain leaking through. Also, it can hold snow. It can withstand wind. So it's got a great design. It's got these triangular designs on the side that's going to help support the roof. It also has a nice guttering system, so when rain hits the roof and it flows down, it's going to funnel down the legs of the gazebo and make for a nice rain gutter system. And here are the rain gutters in action, funneling all the water from the roof down the posts of the gazebo. This has a nice black powder coated finish, so the frame is aluminum. It has some steel components. The roof panels are a galvanized steel panel, so it's going to help give it longevity, life. This finish is going to hold up really well. This gazebo does not come assembled. You need to build it yourself, or you need to hire someone to do it. It's definitely a do-it-yourself project. You can do that. You just need to have a few people. Let's go through now what the installation and the building process is for this gazebo. Now the gazebo comes in 5 big boxes. It comes unassembled. You've got to get all the pieces out to assemble it. It comes with all the screws and the hardware here. The instructions are pretty good. There is some sections where it's a little ambiguous. The pictures are small. Sometimes you can't tell which fasteners to use. So there is some things you kind of have to figure out as you're working through that with the instructions. Once you get all the pieces laid out, then you just simply follow the instruction booklet, go through everything, and start the building process. Now the instructions tell you to have 4 people. You need at least 4 people to do this. Don't try to do it with 2 or 3 people. You will struggle. You need to have at least a couple people holding the beams up while you're getting the frame up, screwing into the post, and then especially the roof members, getting those up, you need the 4 people. So this is also a very tedious job because there's so many fasteners, there's so many screws. You'll want to have an impact driver. So we had at least 4 impact drivers with different Allen bits on there. There's one main Allen bit that's used, and then there's a Phillips head, and then a smaller Allen bit on a few pieces that you need to use. We found it easier just to have the Allen bit on different impact drivers instead of switching out the bits. Now when we started working on the roof, we had one person dedicated to reading the instructions, telling us where everything went. One person was handing parts, and the other 2 people were on the ladders putting everything together. This eliminated the need to go up and down the ladders. Also, one thing that would have been helpful that we didn't have is some kind of a pouch or tool holder, so that way we could keep screws and fasteners in a pouch around our waist and to be able to hold the impact drivers when we're not using them. That was a constant struggle, is finding which screw, finding a place for the impact drivers so they don't fall down. Now one of the most challenging parts, once the frame was up, was getting the upper roof paneling in. So there's a double roof on this. This is the upper roof panels. These small panels that slip in here, those were harder to get in than the main panels. These main panels here went in fairly easy. It's really just a tedious process having one person on the outside, one person on the inside. There's fasteners that connect the middle and then the bottom, so screwing those all together. This is where having 3 or more people is going to be helpful, getting all these roof panelings together. Now you'll want to have at least 4 ladders. We had 2 tall ladders and then a smaller one and then a step stool. That's really going to help be able to reach all these different areas. Now this took us about 9 hours over the course of 3 days to assemble this, so you'll want to have at least that much time blocked out. The more people you have helping, the quicker it's going to go. Now even though this is hard work and it is a very tedious job, it was worth it, and the gazebo turned out very nice. Now after you build it, you want to make sure you get it in the place you want it permanently to be. You want to use these anchors. It includes 3 anchors per post. They're concrete anchors, so they'll go into the concrete, they'll fasten down. This is going to help keep it nice and secure so it doesn't blow away. So this has a double roof design, so not only is it functional, but it also looks really good. It really gives some good character to that. Up here at the very top, you can see this mesh netting. This is like a mosquito netting, so bugs can't fly into the top. Behind that netting, behind those 2 zippers, there's 2 hooks, so you can hang lights, fans, decorations from the ceiling of this, and you can access it by just going through those zippers. So that has a great double look there. But also, if you want to put like a fire pit in here, wood-burning fire pit, or you want to put your pellet smoker grill under here, any heat, exhaust, smoke's going to exhaust right up through there. It's going to help keep this more comfortable in the summertime too, because the heat has a way to escape through that double roof. These roof panels are supported really well by these cross-member beams, and with all of the screws and fasteners holding these panels down, you don't have to worry about these panels coming up or flying away or getting damaged in any kind of weather. Here along the inside edge of this post on the gazebo, all around the outside, is the 2-rail curtain hanger. So these curtains hang from these little plastic clips that go on the inside. So the inside one is the mesh netting, and the outside one is for the privacy curtain. So you can have one closed, one opened, either or. You can have different combinations of that. They slide really well, and there's a nice fastening mechanism. There's a tie back that has Velcro on it that ties them back, and that works really well. Here's a demonstration on how this mesh netting extends out. It extends very easily. It rolls very smoothly on the rail on the track, and then it just zips together. So there's just 4 sections on each one. You just zip them all together. Now it zips down from the top, so you just move the zipper to the top, you zip the 2 panels together. The zipper mechanism works very well. It's very smooth. It doesn't catch. Here's how the plastic hangers move along this rail, and they're spaced out very well. Once you get all the panels together, here's an overview of how it looks inside of the gazebo with the mesh netting up. So it looks very nice. You still have very clear view outside of the gazebo, but the bugs aren't able to get in. Here's a look at the panels from the outside. You can see it still looks really good. When there is a little bit of wind, it can blow this mesh netting a little bit, but you still have good protection from the bugs on the outside. These privacy curtains close in a similar way. They just zip down from the top. There's a zipper pull on either side, so you can close them from inside or outside, and the zipper mechanism works really well. This is a view when the privacy curtains are closed. From the inside, it's not a blackout, but it does provide for some good privacy and protection from the sun. When you're done with the mesh netting and the privacy curtain, they fold back against the post really easily, and then the Velcro straps strap them to the post to make them nice and secure. This gazebo can be installed on a concrete pad, grass, a deck, or even just a gravel area. It can transform any outdoor space into a comfortable living area. This gazebo has transformed this concrete pad into a nice, comfortable outdoor area that's full of shade, shelter, and protection from the sun, the elements, and most importantly, the bugs. This has created a nice focal point in the backyard, and it's very aesthetically pleasing. It complements the existing landscape and really brings a nice look to the backyard. Adding this new shade structure to the yard has been a great way to bring family and friends together to enjoy this new outdoor space. The versatility and functionality of this gazebo makes it for a comfortable area to enjoy and relax and have social events and gatherings. With it being a great value, you can add this gazebo to your yard at a very affordable price. Be sure to see the link in the description below. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.